Good evening. Welcome, everyone. Monday night with Massettis and friends. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in at home. Thank you to everybody who's here tonight. We're excited to keep celebrating more GSI champions. But welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing today?
Great.
Doing good.
Good. Well, appreciate you guys being here. Kev, Trev, welcome.
Hello.
We're the only three regulars that are going to be here. Steve and James couldn't be here tonight, but we are happy to have Brad Big Country Griffin with us and Brant Sullivan. We might get Steve Melanesio to join us too. We might get Brant to come back. I don't know. So
you pissed him off already.
We'll figure this out. Yeah, we'll figure this out as we go. But Brad, thank you for joining us tonight. You've been with us before, and we appreciate you coming back.
Yeah.
Let me get Brant back on here.
I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Well, Brant, welcome. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate what you do all year for our personal team program and also the pulls that we have out here. It's good to have both of you with us tonight. And of course, the hot topic for tonight is the Golden State Invitational. We're trying to relive it as long as we can because I guess we're down to about 11 months now till the next one. So that's a good thing. It's getting closer.
Creeping in.
Yeah.
Before we know it.
I wish it was in February.
Well, your wishes are coming true because there is pulling starting in February. So
I know.
Get everything rehabbed and turned around, ready to go, I guess, huh?
Oh yeah, we're in that process. I'd like to try to have it all done by Christmas, but we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
It's coming up pretty quick.
Yeah. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah. In case you didn't know.
Yeah. I was going to point that out, but I figured you already knew that. And then as soon as you get those wrapped up, we'll plop 2 more on your workbench and give you more to do.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That'll be for New Year's.
Yeah.
There you go. And Brad, I think everybody knows Brad Griffin. He's been to, I think, every pull of ours this year, and he's always out helping build the track and had a little rough year with your tractor, Brad. But both you and John did, but you got her put back together just in time to run it at the Invitational.
Yep.
Did you suffer any damage there, or is yours still running?
No, it still runs. I drove it off the trailer and parked it in the shop, and she's sitting there waiting for me.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Do you have anything to do to that this winter, or just kind of she's good?
I've got a couple little things to do to it. I'm gonna, run through it, do all the general maintenance stuff, and try to avoid some of the catastrophes that I've had in the past, and make sure that the changes that we made to it for GSI held together. I still got to make sure that some of the good stuff that we're trying is actually working, and hopefully don't have to change any of that now. But we're going to probably going to strip it down and see if we can't make it all one color and put some of the decals back on it over the
Whoa, that's big news.
Fancy.
That is a big step.
Yeah,
I mean, you just said it. You just said it publicly, so now you got to do it.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm still trying to figure out how to get some purple on it with the gray and the black, but not sure where that's going to end up yet.
Paint your wheels purple.
Oh, there you go. At least the lug nuts.
I've been known to do that.
Yeah. That'll work.
Got a good plan.
So, Brant, sorry, Kev, go ahead.
No, I was just trying to fill the space. I said he's got a good plan. That's good. Go paint.
So, Brant, you're going to kind of have to fill in for Steve tonight too, if he doesn't make it. But do you guys have any major changes coming with the stallion or the devil or the voodoo?
Or the truck's the truck. It's gonna stay the same. It doesn't really need too much. The big tractor, it just needs new internal parts. Same thing you're getting, you know. No major changes to the setup. Just keep it alive. And we are gonna try a new motor in the single engine next year. We're gonna try something with a little different combination there. See how that goes. So I think it'll be a little better for our situation out here, more or less. So cross your fingers.
Like if you're beating everybody by 75 to 100 feet, what's better?
They're going to put a
200 feet?
V6 in it just to try to challenge themselves.
It's just a little different. It's all right. That class is growing, man. If you stand still, you get passed. You got to keep trying to get better all the time.
Okay, well that's
Smart.
fair enough. That is a good.
We ended the season
way
with
to-
a loss, so
Ooh.
you know.
Ooh.
You did
Yeah.
that's the worst time to lose.
Yeah, we
I mean,
started
it
the
was-
season with a loss and we ended it with a loss. So I'm not satisfied with the Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, your bookends aren't very good there, but
No, only
Very
every,
tough.
people only read the first page and the last page.
Mm.
doesn't bode well for you this year in that class.
No, oh man, that's like my dad. That's like my dad said. He said, out of all the vehicles that you drug out here, that was the one I would have put all my money on to win both days. And I said, yeah, Dad,
Well,
you're
if it
telling
hadn't
me.
been for that spark plug wire or whatever it was that came flying off at the initial hit, you might have had a different outcome.
Hey man, Garrett Forbes shows up once a year and spanks me. I didn't like that, but
He did have a good showing.
Hey,
That's for sure.
but you know what?
but good for
I'm
him,
happy
dude.
for Garrett.
I am
I mean,
too.
yeah,
That thing
I-
ran
yeah.
good, man.
And the front
Garrett's
end
worked a long
stayed,
time.
yes, and the front end stayed a lot closer to the ground, and that's good for him. You
No,
know,
I agree. That thing got pretty squirrely on him last year.
oh
Mhm.
shit, did it ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll
Yeah,
make
he
a better
needed that.
driver out of you. So no.
And it,
But
you know,
no,
I mean, again,
nothing.
not to take anything away from Steve or you or your guys' program, but it's good for that to happen, for other people to see that, oh shit, you know, we
No.
can get one.
I agree. You just got to go make the lap, and if you go make your best lap, you never know what's gonna happen. You know, and
Maybe we can work something out in the twin engine class where you guys kind of shit some spark plugs out or something. I don't know. Just we'll try it, see what happens.
easy. That's a big act.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about that one, Justin. But,
He's a good guy.
he is a good guy.
Justin needs to turn his SAP button on and see what happens.
Thanks, boys.
So,
No, but no, everything was
So-
good this year. I don't think we're gonna have. You know what I mean? Everything's tore apart right now. No detrimental damage. Everything's pretty happy. So just normal stuff.
good. Well, Brad, why don't you tell us a little bit about your, like, your tractor is, the 12,000 hot farm, but give us a little details on your tractor and kind of how you evolved into that.
Well, I got suckered into it, and
Okay.
yeah, no, those are the kind of friends that you hang around with, and they convince you to send money back to Iowa and have a tractor show up sight unseen, and then you start running with them and playing with them, and it eventually turns out pretty good. But we bought that one back east. It was running back east, brought it out here, and we blew it apart 2 or 3 times. And you know, we've changed motors, we've changed clutches, we've changed basically everything but the rear end on that tractor multiple times. and it's just, trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. And I guess good or bad, we've got 2 identical tractors that we can test and play with. The Oliver that's sitting in my shop in a million pieces right now they're basically the identical tractor with different colors and different body styles.
That's cool.
Got the same motor in both of those?
Same exact motor. There's a few minor little differences to them, but the motors themselves are all, it's an 8.3 Cummins, all internal off the shelf parts that are readily available. There's little slight adjustments made to them here and there, but everything's basically done in-house between myself and Spielman and Williams, Joe and William Bailey. Between the 4 of us, we pretty much do everything in-house on both of those tractors. And, basically the whole entire class works with each other, for each other, to try to go out and beat each other. And, we travel around together, we work on each other's stuff, we share shops, we do what it takes to make, our tractors run.
Well, that's pretty awesome. And it's neat that you guys are all 4 so close. I mean, obviously John and Joe are brother-in-laws, and then you're very good friends with them, and then William's come into the fold too, which is pretty awesome. But speaking of helping each other and then beating each other, on Friday night, you put a nice little 9 feet on John. That had to feel pretty good, huh?
It does. It's taken, that tractor is pretty much bulletproof up until this year. And as long as it's turning the tires, it's a very hard tractor to beat. We have to work really hard at it.
Yeah. Well, and I know that John did a lot of work right before the Invitational and then had a number of little issues there. But I'm sure it will be back to being a force to reckon with here come this new season.
Oh yeah, no, there's been parts lists made and plans getting readjusted and trying to figure out how to make it back.
Good deal. Well, we are very lucky now that Mr. Steve Milanesio has joined us.
He made it.
Yeah.
He's
but
here.
Steve, your microphone is crossed out, Steve, if you can.
There you go.
There you go.
So,
Can you hear me now?
yes,
Yep.
sir.
Nope.
Loud and clear.
Thanks for joining us, Steve.
Well, we
So,
got a little malfunction. Got it.
Before you got here, Brant gave us all the secrets of your tractors, so we appreciate that.
Yeah, it was neat.
Thank you for the help. I'd like to introduce Steve Milanesio. He is the owner and the driver of the Tasmanian Devil, 6,000 pound modified, and the Italian Stallion in our modified tractor class with the twin engines. Steve, I mentioned earlier that all 3 of you guys are back-to-back GSI champions. We'll get Steve.
There he goes.
He was sideways for a minute, but anyways, we just started talking about the Friday night pulls at GSI, Steve. We saw the graphic where Brad beat up on his buddy John, and I want to pop this one up, and Brant had a hell of a good Friday night there. Friday night, you were on the red sled, right, Brant?
Yes.
Or
On the right-hand track.
right-hand track. So
There's some pretty good competition there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that class
This
is
was
growing, man. It's impressive to have 3 last year and 7 this year, and they all made decently respectable runs. I mean, it was That's a big feat.
Yeah. And you're obviously the closest one. You're an hour away, but everyone else traveled to get here. And we appreciate that because
Yeah,
that's
no,
what it
it's a
takes for
job.
us to build that class.
Where's
It's neat
most
to
of those
see.
guys? Is from a lot of them from Idaho, right?
Yeah.
Skylar's Idaho. I think Terry's and Tommy are Idaho.
in
The
Oregon,
Seitzmas are from Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, I mean they all
Yeah,
made a trek to get here, so it's
that's
pretty
for
cool.
sure.
But and everyone put on a good show, so we definitely appreciate that. Like modified tractors.
Ouch.
That was a pretty good beating you handed out, Steve.
A little bit more of a spread on this one, yeah.
But and you look at all the different tractors, the different combinations and setups in this class. It's pretty amazing. Bob Branco was in there in the top 5 on Friday. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I picked him to win. Remember?
Yeah. Well, Steve remembers all you guys picking him, so
Yeah.
you didn't have
Think
to
it
bring
helped.
that up, Kev. Yeah. Steve,
did
did anything
good.
stand out from that Friday night pass for you, or was it just another day in the walk in the park?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Ah,
Steve.
shit.
Can't hear
Can't
you,
hear you,
Steve.
Steve.
Oh boy.
Push something. Doesn't have the microphone mixed. Put your
Yeah.
Try that.
No.
Now try it.
Might have to leave and come back in.
Oh no.
Not
Do you
just
want me to
remove
take
him.
over for him, or
Give us the rundown on that pass, Kev.
felt pretty good? Got her out there. Smoked him. That's all I would say if I was him. Actually, I'd probably pull the trophy out. I'd be like this. Well, I got a trophy for it.
That's old, Kevin.
Hey, it don't matter. You're
Still
missing
says
it,
first
buddy.
That's
place.
just old. That's old. Calendar
Not
year,
on your
man.
shelf. You got a good shelf, and there's one missing tooth up there.
Oh
Some
no,
bitch
dude, I got a
out.
short one. I got a shorty right there.
Two missing.
You
just-
just filled it in.
It's just like a snaggletooth, dude. Just two little shorty.
I'll make you one out of wood. How about that? I'll make
I had
you.
to tape
cut
my
one out.
2 second places together to make them the same height as all my first place.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Thanks.
Fake trophy from 2024.
Well,
Oh, God.
want to pay our dues to the twin engine class. Hopefully he comes back, but
He'll be back.
this class is getting tighter amongst those top 3 boys there. With the Robert Fagundes Californian and old Pound and Paul. They're all knocking on Steve's back bumper there.
Yeah, it ain't
what a
gonna
class.
get no easier in anytime soon. You know, I do think that we had an advantage. And I think you'll all agree with this. That first year we had that tractor, Urals was getting built. Robbie had mini rods. Donnie didn't have one. So we got to go run our stuff out here on this oddball dirt for a whole year with no one else to run against other than Nick, and that benefited our program tremendously. Being able to go make a lot of laps and experiment with, I'm not going to say zero competition, but nowhere near the competition that we have at this moment. So that was very, very beneficial to us.
Yeah,
And
well, you're welcome for that.
thanks, Kevin.
You got a free year.
Pretty much, but that free year made a big difference because I don't care what anybody says. It is not easy to pull out here on some places we go, and that's not a knock to nobody. That's just the hand we're dealt, and you got to make the best of it. But it ain't the easiest to make these things go down some of the places we go, and getting a free shot at it before everyone else did was a big advantage.
Yeah.
Shit, that's the problem.
Yeah,
That's
but,
up, Kevin.
That's what it is.
but now our time has run out, Kev. We've had a couple of years
We're
now.
still a year behind, is what he's saying. We're always going to be a year
Oh,
behind.
okay. I thought
We'll
we were
always
out of
do.
excuses.
No.
Oh no, but no, it's good. It's very impressive, honestly. To see how much that class has grown, and since we started, I mean, it's leaps and bounds ahead of where it was 4 years ago. I think you all attest to that.
Oh yeah.
It's very different now, and they'll bite your head off if you're not careful.
Yeah, that was a pretty awesome show to watch there at the GSI. All those. That was an impressive club. Who's that guy?
What's up, little buddy?
Say hi, Brody. Say hi.
Hi, Brody.
What's up, Brody?
Hey, Brody.
Hi. How's it going, buddy?
You can stop waving, buddy. Say hi. Talk to him.
All right, you can keep waving. Wave all you want. Hell, do it with two hands.
Who's your favorite puller, Brody?
Who's your favorite tractor puller?
Robbie.
Robbie.
Mommy, not Robbie.
Oh,
Mommy.
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 Yeah,
Mommy.
That's
Good,
a
good answer.
Brody.
Yeah, good answer.
Answer's right.
That was
Yeah.
perfect.
Well, he had a lot to
Smart
choose
boy.
from there.
Yeah, he does have a lot to choose from. I'm sure Papa Don's not going to be really excited about that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he made the right decision. Brody did.
Yeah, no, he did. Oh.
Smart kid. So,
Hmm?
so we'll jump to Saturday, and I think Brad, you scared the shit out of John so bad on Friday that he just didn't even show up Saturday with his tractor, huh? Was that what happened, or?
Yeah, that he had an unfortunate incident Friday night. He gave it all he could to try to get me Friday night, and Saturday just wasn't in the cards for that one.
What in the cards? Well, you had a hell of a pass, and we
That
definitely
was,
appreciate
William
you.
drove it. William drove it Saturday night.
Oh, that's right. I did see that.
Yep, and I don't know that I've ever made a pass like that in it. I'm gonna have to take some pointers.
There you go.
So far, there's only been two people other than me drive that tractor, William and John.
Huh.
So, and they both put a whooping on what I could do. So I'm gonna have to figure something out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they'll give you the secrets to it, but let's see here. Where's our two-wheel drives?
You rolling out, dude? You guys ever lack entertainment, come on down to my house. We got something going on at all times.
Always something cooking.
Yeah, well, with three of them, I'm sure there is.
There's about to be a bicycle demolition derby right here in front of me while we're going
Oh,
over.
turn the camera around. If it
While we're
does.
going over this next
I
class.
gotta see this.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Are you there, Steve?
Hey, can you guys hear me now?
Yo,
Yep.
Yes.
loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Yep.
We switched computers.
Perfect.
We
This
had to
one's working
switch.
good. So while you were gone, we covered how you beat the hell out of everybody on Friday, and then Saturday night in the Kane Trucking Modified class, it was a little bit closer.
Once
Oh,
again, top three
Pound and
did really
Paul was-
well.
The top three are pretty close again. Number 4, she's lagging behind, but that's okay.
That's okay because it was James driving.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah,
Was this Friday or this is Friday or
this is Saturday. This is Saturday night.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep
Kevin,
the
you were
names the
driving.
same.
No,
Now,
but it says
James drove. Wait,
No,
Oh, Kevin
Kevin drove Saturday.
Yeah, but we're
Yeah,
just
you're
going
right.
to say for the sake of this that James drove.
Shit, I don't even know what happened, but another impressive pass there by the stallion.
If you come sit with Daddy for now.
Was either night? Did you feel like you had a better pass, Steve, Friday or Saturday? Or were you happy with both?
No, I was happy with both. I was worried Saturday. I thought, oh boy, these guys might have got me this time. Broke my, but we've been winning straight through. But we picked it off. Brent did the right thing. We tuned it up the right way.
That's
What
good.
did
I
he
was going
do,
to ask
Steve?
if you made
What did
any
he do?
changes from Friday to Saturday, but should I ask Brant what the changes were? Or?
No, we didn't change anything. We're not going to tell anyway.
Oh, come on. We're
I
all telling
changed it.
secrets.
I changed it all. Everything.
Yeah, while you were gone, we told all our setup and everything like that.
You did, yeah, you did, huh?
Yeah,
Just because you told it doesn't mean it's true.
yeah,
That's right.
this is true.
I didn't know anybody would mislead anybody in this deal. I thought we were all just talking among friends.
You'd be surprised, dude. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, when it comes down to who's going to win, we're out there to win.
Yeah, we figured that
Yeah.
out.
Good deal. Well, we got to go back when Brad was talking about William driving his tractor. Kelly is very happy for Willie, and William said full sendage is what you got to do, Brad. So just send it.
You're not sending it hard enough, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
I think
I don't
John
know
Boy's
that
trying
I'm
to
the
make
only driver that can cook a tomahawk, but that was a pretty good one.
It was.
You're the only one that's gone right from the track to the barbecue. So
That's true.
all right, but now, Steve, we have to talk about something else.
No,
I
this
can
one's
find it
going to
over here.
sting a little.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're not going to want to talk about this.
This one's going to sting a little, Steve. Just or
I
not.
better take a deep breath and get ready.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh,
man!
geez.
So
Look at that.
that was your last pass of 2025, Steve. Like you got to go through the whole winter with the second place taste in your mouth. Is that all right? Or
No reason for this, boys. No reason for this.
No, but I think we know why that tractor's getting redone.
yeah,
Some bitch coming back strong.
Well,
but
hey,
what
things
is that?
happen.
4 feet off the lead with only 7 cylinders is
That's
not
exactly
terrible.
right. That's
I
how
mean-
I felt. It wasn't bad for 7 cylinders.
And really, he's down like 5 from the other guy. Think
True.
about it.
That's right. That's good point, Kev.
That's
See,
very
Steve,
good.
I'm here for you, buddy. Make you feel
Thank
better.
you. Yeah.
We were talking earlier, Steve, though, before you joined us, and not to take anything away from you guys or your program or how impressive your season was, but it's great for someone like Garrett to get a win in an event like that. It just shows. I know you don't think it's great, but it
Yeah,
is.
we said that,
big
Steve.
big picture. It just shows people that anything could happen. So just get out there and make a good pass.
Yeah, I mean, you can't predict when things break, they break. It just
Yeah.
happens. And we've been lucky the last 3 years. I mean, but we've been very lucky, and good, I think, at the same time. So it'll,
And if
at some point in time, it'll bite everybody. It's just how it is. I've raced my whole life. I know you'll go through streaks where you're going to do really good, and sometimes you don't. It's just how the cards lay.
Yep, that's right. And if something is gonna break, a spark plug wire is probably the best thing to have break.
true.
Well, it was the least. Yeah, because I thought at first it blew the plug out. That's what I thought when I kept looking down there. I thought it, but then I could tell it was no, exhaust, anything coming out of the plug hole. So, and the pipe was wet. So I just knew it knocked the plug wire off. But so I just stayed in it to see what it would do. And
Yeah.
like I said, we almost got it.
Yeah.
You
But
have that
still
much
a
time
very
to be able to watch that.
Do what?
So you have that much time to be able to watch that, and notice that. I have a hard enough
You
time
know, it's
keeping
funny
going straight.
when you sit in these things. After a while, you get used to what you see. It's like time slows down somewhat. It's yeah, you can see all this as you're going down through the track. I don't know, Kevin, have you noticed the same thing? It just
I
time
keep my
slows
eyes
down.
closed most of the time. Kind of go like that. Yeah, you can see stuff
No,
for sure. It seems like it took a lot longer than it really did. Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Mm. That's-
Did you see
well,
the plug wire hanging out there, or did it stay
Yeah,
down in the?
no, it flew out.
Oh well, that's pretty. Yeah. You
And
did
lucky
some
it didn't
quick
fly out
math.
and get on the header. It just flew
Yeah.
out and
Huh.
sat there.
huh. Yeah. If something's gonna go wrong, luckily it was something simple like that.
Oh yeah, by far.
But you definitely, I mean, you and Brant and then even Steve Diaz, they're helping a lot. But you guys put together a hell of a season with both of those tractors. Very impressive from February to November. Um, Pretty awesome program, and it's a pleasure for us to have you at our events as a competitor, and then as competitors, it's been fun watching and trying to learn from you guys and trying to keep up a little bit. But we definitely appreciate everything you do and you bring to the events. It's good to have you here.
Well, thank you. We try to do the best we can. We're trying to put on a good show for you and the crowd. It
Yeah, it's
The single engine started off at the farm show and at the antique show. We were a little bit had a hiccups in there. We were changing some things around. Brant fixed on, worked on it. So once we found it, came back around, it was on its way. So
yeah,
I told them, people only read the first page and the last page of a book, and our first page and last page with that single engine were not very respectable. So we're gonna have to work on that next year.
yeah, yeah. The rant in the middle, we were hauling ass all through the
Yeah,
middle.
the
Of
middle
it.
middle part of that book was pretty good.
Yes.
It was.
Oh man.
There was some good chapters in it, but at the end is. But that's all right.
yeah.
Hey, I'm happy for the year. I really am. It was great. We traveled around and it was good, and I have no complaints.
Good. Earlier you mentioned that you've raced your whole life. What other kind of racing have you been involved in?
Well, I think it was in 1984, I bought a dragster. Well, before that, I did truck pull in Tulare way back during the farm and during the fair when they had pulls there. I had a 76 GMC 4-wheel drive and I pulled it. Then we went to the tractor pulls, and my dad, we took a 806 off the ranch, and he wasn't too thrilled about it, but my brother and I had took it in the shop and done a bunch of changes to it and took it to our local international dealer, turned the pump way up and turned the timing in it. Went out and we pulled it, but it had a TA in it. And they told me to throw the TA back and forth. Everybody kept telling me it'll get you some more footage. Well, I did that about the third time. It blew the TA right out of it. My dad wasn't too happy when we hauled it home. So we had to get that all worked on. So then time went on, and then I started drag racing. And we drag raced from 84 to 91. I drove, my brother tuned on it. And it got to the point where my third child was on its way, and my father-in-law came to me and says, "Hey, I think driving this race car is enough." He said, "I think you need to get out because I'm not interested in raising no kids here." So that was kind of like the end of the drag racing for me. So I sold everything, and we stayed out of it for like 10 years. Then the kids got old enough and we started junior drag racing. And that we went all over the country. We went to Indianapolis, and I think we were in Denver 5, 6 times. And we ran the kids all through that junior drag racing program. And that was really fun. We met a lot of people across the country, traveled a lot, and that was a really good time. Then Derek was the oldest of my boys, and we got into super comp racing, and that didn't last long. And then we went into top dragster, moved up because we kept wanting to move up quicker. So we went into top dragster and got him used to the speed, and we was running over 200 miles an hour and a quarter. Then that's when we got the idea we're going to go A fuel. Well, that was a whole new ball game. We learned our lesson in that thing. That's not as easy as you think. And we worked at it quite a bit, but just never got it to. We got to the couple times semifinals and a few other races, but it's a really hard class to run. And then COVID hit. So, and farming kind of got tough, and so we parked it on. We still have it all. It's all still sitting in the shop, the whole thing. But then I just got the bright idea about tractor pulling, and I talked to Donnie Bagundis and Koreas, and just decided, hey, I just gonna try something different. I wanted to be able to stay home more to where we could just go and pull. I knew and come back. Drag racing, you're gone for 3, 4, 5 days at a time, and it's hard to get away at those times. So it just made it tough. So that's when I bought that first tractor. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. I had talked to plenty of people, knew what to get, somewhat knew what to get. And I just got lucky. I landed into some good pieces of equipment, and Brant was probably the icing on the cake. He filled it in what we needed, and away we went.
Was
That's
that
cool.
where was your first time pulling, Steve? Was that in
That
Paso
was in
Robles?
Paso Robles.
Yeah, I remember.
Paso
I think
Robles.
Brant
It
was
was
there.
the first
Huh?
time I'd
Didn't you
ever
come
drove.
out, Brant?
I was spectating. Yeah,
Yeah.
You didn't know Steve maybe just yet, but
I had met him once. That's it. But we were just watching. I took my lovely wife to tractor pull for date night.
yeah,
She's tickled death about that.
that's neat. I remember that though. I remember seeing that tractor. I said, "God dang, look at that thing, pretty." And then he got there and whomped on it, and I said, "Oh, well, he's not going to go very far." And I think he blew it right out the gate.
No, I
Yeah.
got second. Leroy got. I could have went out the gate. I just got
think you
worried.
let out.
Yeah.
Yes.
I let out.
Yeah,
Well,
you were
the damn
flying.
grandstands were coming. All I seen was grandstands on the right hand side. I thought, holy mackerel, I'm going to drive right through that grandstand. And that, like I said, it was the first time I'd ever drove or
Yeah.
did anything like that. And that was the first time I ever drove a vehicle with the motor in front. Well, all the dragsters, the motor was in the back.
Behind you.
So it's a whole different feeling with the motor in the front. So that
Yeah.
I think they beat me by, I don't know, 5, 6 feet or something that night, but I was happy.
Yeah, that was neat.
They didn't beat me after that. I had it covered, man. I knew what we had to do, and we covered it.
Yeah. That was an eye opener for a lot of people, I think, when you laid that down and had to get out of it. But it's been fun pulling with you and getting to know you. Definitely appreciate you being involved and bringing Brant into the fold. I think was a good move. So
Yeah, I think there's people that have came lately to the pulls and have told me that, man, it's all different than it was like 10 years ago. People had come before 10 years ago, and it wasn't nothing like it is today. So I think we've made the class a lot better and a lot of improvements, and people are going to enjoy it more. I think it's just going to get better and better.
I think everybody is elevating the
Yep.
everything, but everything changes in 10 years, right? I mean, the sport of pulling, the sleds have improved. I think we've only had the blue one for about 10 years now. So what a
Yeah, in
difference
10
that
years,
was.
boy, there's been a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Out
But
here.
even the 10 years before that, it just uh, well, look, when we bought the white sled from Gary and Danette, Craig, my brother-in-law, designed the measuring system that was on the sled. We didn't have agritronics back then, but he built the counter and everything. They were still measuring with the rope and a tape measure the year before we bought the white sled. Um, so then, just little stuff like that has changed, has elevated everything. But I think the shows are definitely getting better and more entertaining, and the competition has definitely gotten a hell of a lot harder and tougher in 10 years in every class, really. Um, so,
Well, technology, and like you said, technology has really picked up. It's like that in
mhm.
all motorsports. I mean, even drag racing and sprint car racing, they've all got way, way better than they were 10 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, which is just life, I guess. That's the way it goes, which is good.
Yeah,
If
that's right.
we were going backwards, we probably wouldn't be planning next season as much as we already are. So, um,
Right.
definitely good. But Brant, we have one more class to talk about from the Invitational on your Saturday night pass. Um, definitely another impressive pass for the old voodoo machine.
Oh, thank
Um,
you. Oh, the most impressive run of the weekend in the two-wheel drive class was Jason Morton on Saturday night. Oh, that's the best run I've ever seen that thing make, and was the first time that I've been reasonably nervous. Oh, pulling in Madeira. Oh,
Looks like you were right to be a little nervous there.
yeah, no,
that was
he
close.
that thing
Close.
made a that's a really good truck, and oh, we totally changed their engine program last winter, and they've had some growing pains this last summer here, but it started coming around towards the end of the year, and it really showed there Saturday night. So very happy for them, but very fortunate to be able to do well as well.
You definitely had another great weekend. I mean, you're a busy little guy that weekend.
Yeah, yeah, I am. Oh,
Get a-
it happens. Oh, yeah, I like high stress environments are good. Oh, I think that friction creates, it's good. It's good. You don't get no better just sitting around lingering. You
This is
gotta you
this is
gotta stay
true.
mobile, and you gotta stay attentive, and you will do better. It's just you gotta be able to wrangle it mentally.
Yeah. I had to laugh Friday night. I had come by your guys' pit, and basically I was on my way to head back to the trailer to go to bed. And you were working, I think, on your two-wheel drive, maybe starting to run the valves on it. And your dad came out with a beer in his hand, and he says, "What are you doing working on this now for? Wait till tomorrow." And you said, "I got all this other shit to work on." He was upset that was going to cut into his beer drinking time that you
Oh,
were working on. It
just so you
didn't. He
know,
just
that is not the first time that's happened, and it will not be the last.
That sounds
And
like probably every
it
pull type situation.
it usually does not cut into his beer drinking time,
well, it did.
especially not when
He
Kevin's
did.
there.
Yeah, was that
Well,
before John cooked the rice or after?
yes,
Before,
before.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I think that was later. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't much later that I met him out there with you guys out at the pit in John's campground. But
I'm
No,
uh,
glad old Donnie
he
was
likes
out
to
there.
have a good time. He likes to have a good time, dude. But I tell you what, I would not be able to do none of this. One for him. Oh, he's about the sharpest puller I've ever seen. Oh, I didn't realize that when I was little, but we we were swimming with the big fish with little fish equipment, and we were doing well all the time. And it's just you don't notice that and pay attention to that kind of stuff till you get a little older. But the stuff that him and my grandpa accomplished with the equipment they had versus what they were competing against was more. The older I get, the more I realize how much they were doing with what they had. It's more and more impressive. So super thankful
Well,
for that.
I did want to bring up your dad and your grandpa and your family's history, but Papa's in the modified Grand National class. He's a champion this year, correct? With
Yes.
Kentucky.
Yes. He had a very good year, man. Tractor's a good piece. You know, that class is tough, and we had a really, really good 4-engine tractor, and they kind of switched the rules around, and our combination wasn't the best for a 4-motor situation. So they went to 3 and won the farm show a couple times with 3. That was great, but it didn't really seem to cut the mustard outdoors per se. And this new light mod class, they call it. It's the 2 motors and 6,200 pounds. They ran it last year, but they jumped back and forth between that and the big class, and they were class fillers in both with good equipment. And this year goes to show if you pick a class and you pay attention to it and you put all your focus on one thing and not try to crisscross and jump around, how much better you can do. I mean, they changed the whole tractor around just to run that class, and it paid off in big time way.
Wow, that's awesome! Congratulations to the family and the whole team for that.
Yes, sir.
Um,
No, it's good to see Papa Wayne do well.
That's
Been
neat.
with him forever, so I like to see him win as much as he can because
Heck yeah, he's an awesome dude. And I don't even know him very well, but just a little bit I've ever got to talk to him. He's pretty awesome.
he's an interesting cat. I will tell you that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Well,
Brad, didn't he say he won in 1975, the Grand National? Did he say that the other night?
No, he ain't never won. That was the first time he won a Grand National Championship this year.
This year.
He won a whole bunch of them Winter Series deals in the 70s and 80s. That was called TNT.
Okay.
And then he won a PPL championship in 2015 with the 4-engine. And then in 2019, we both won. I won one with the truck, and he won with the big tractor. And then he won again a Grand National this year with 2. So it's good. He's done a lot of winning. He's been about everywhere you can go.
That's pretty cool.
He remembers
Very
them all too. So make sure you ask him about it.
That's funny. So, well, again, I want to just congratulate all 3 of you guys on great performances at the Golden State Invitational, but all season. And thank you for being a part of our series. And Brad, thank you for all you do for our events that most people don't know. I mean, it was with track prep and then during the show. Brad and John, they compete. Brad's got his pickup and the tractor, but when they're not, like the time that they're driving their vehicles is the only time they're not doing something else for the event, be it lining equipment up or keeping the track crew going, keeping people off the sideline, whatever needs to be done. I can always count on Brad and John, just as well as Kevin and Trevor and James.
It's always kind of shocking when you see Brad or John pulling, because you're like, what the hell? How'd they get out there so quick? They always got the headset. They're doing something. They're working. They're running around, and you look out and you go, shit, he's pulling. And then boom, he's right back to got the headset back on, doing everything. It's just funny every time you see him.
I'll be the first one to admit that does cause issues every once in a while. Most people don't understand how much you have to focus and get in the right mindset to be able to do what we're doing, no matter whether it's my street truck or my tractor. and they're not the hardest things in the world to drive, but you can miss a gear, you can not flip a switch, you can do whatever, and it's difficult jumping back and forth like that, but wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, you give yourself about 2 minutes to change your mindset, I guess, from working to driving, but you do it.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely gotta. Well, I mean, Trevor and James, Kevin, you guys do it. You guys do it all the time too, and I see you guys sitting in the seat, nobody else around, just trying to get your mind straight from running around and helping each other and doing the truck and the tractor and all the different things you guys do. I know you guys go through the same thing.
Well, that's pretty
Yeah.
blank up here, but
Remember, Kevin keeps his eyes closed, so
it's pretty easy
that
for
tells
me.
you a
Yeah.
lot right there. He doesn't know what the hell's going
I
on.
don't have a lot to think about.
No, but in all seriousness, definitely appreciate all of you guys and everything you bring to the events and all you do. Steve, we appreciate you kicking our ass.
I don't know
It's a
about
pleasure.
that. Wait a minute.
We,
You gotta
we
find a
don't-
better way to word that. You gotta
Yeah,
find
yeah,
a better
you-
way to
you
word
go ahead.
that.
we don't
say that.
we really don't appreciate it. I'm sorry.
Disagree with that statement.
It's fun pulling with you.
That is
remember
fun
that pulling
pulling with
Chico
you.
we had this year, guys? You guys remember going to Chico?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Remember I drove the whip and ended up in front of the stallion?
Just so you know, Brian, we remember the ones we do bad at. We tend to forget about the good ones. We
Oh,
try to
okay.
focus
All right.
on the bad.
Okay.
You must have dementia or something because there's a hell of a lot of good to forget.
I think
That was a good
Brian's
pull,
got
Brian.
pretty
Good
good
job.
track record sitting in the seat of that tractor, if I remember right.
What's that, Brad?
I said, you've got a pretty good track record sitting in the seat of that yellow tractor when they can get you out of the sled.
Well, this year I had a very good track record. The only time I pulled, I beat Steve.
Yeah, you were undefeated this year. That's pretty good.
We don't care if we win or lose. We just base it on how did we finish compared to the stallion. Like
True. Yeah.
if the stallion got
No,
last
that's
and we
not
got second
true.
to last,
I mean, no, I think we should probably change that attitude. We should
We should.
want to win.
we should want to, but
Yeah, no, we definitely want to win.
all right, that's gonna be our goal for 26. We're gonna win.
I mean,
That's
I've been
good.
thinking
I'm
about
glad.
that for a couple of years. Yeah, we should
Yeah, me too.
definitely try to do that more often. But
Yeah. It's
That's
really up to you
crazy.
guys.
It's crazy you say that because that's my goal too, Brian.
Oh shit.
yeah, I think that's more the general feeling with everybody is
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Mine
Well,
just keep
we'll all
it
work on it
together.
together then.
Yeah.
Hey, Brad, we get that too. You want to keep it together.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, we need
Yeah.
them to stay together on all counts.
Yes.
Typically, I'm just happy when everything's running at the end of the night and we shut them off and we load them up and there's not a phone call to Brant Monday morning. Oh shit, we got to fix this or what do we do here? I mean,
The
I'm happy
beneficial
when you
thing
guys.
is I'm usually there if it happens.
Yeah, I
So
was
you
gonna
don't
say
have to call.
lately it's probably not a phone call. It's go, hey, Brant, come over here.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
True,
When you're
true.
standing there with a piece of paper making a list, that's a bad thing.
I will say this: the last thing I ever expected you to call me about was the back tire falling off. Oh,
Yeah.
that
Hey,
wasn't
Brant, our back tire fell off. What do we do?
that wasn't really on my list of possibles there, but it happened either way.
If it can be broke, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we shit happens, but it held together, made 2 passes, so
Oh, I know it's good.
I think we can mark that off as a completed project.
Yeah. Yes.
I did call and check on our differential again, and I was told that they will figure out when they can look at it and call me back.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
they have not looked at it.
Some bitch has
Haven't
been
even
there
looked at
for
it.
3 months now.
We've had a reverser there since Madeira last year. So you know.
Oh,
Oh shit!
And I think it's still in the box.
He told Brian he'd call when when I open the box.
They told me they'd call me when they open the box.
Oh,
I guess they haven't opened the
I
box.
can't fault them for that. That's it. I kind of like their style, actually. Kind of my way to do things too. Stop calling. I will call you when I look at it.
Oh, shit. Well, anyways, I definitely just want you guys to know how much we appreciate all you do and congratulate you on back-to-back championships for all three of you for GSI. It's pretty cool. Worked out good to have all three of you here tonight. Appreciate you taking your time to join us. And Kev or Trev, do you guys have anything else for anybody?
I think I've said all I can say.
Yeah.
Trev, come on. You got something good, I bet. What have you been sitting on, buddy?
Trevor's been quiet tonight.
I know.
Throw something good out
I
there.
haven't had anything. Nothing good tonight.
Nothing?
No?
That's all
Well,
right.
Appreciate you guys all being here and appreciate everybody tuning in. And since James is not with us tonight, we're not playing the marketplace game, which I was
Are we
relieved.
still-
I mean,
Are we still doing shots, though, like we talked about, or is everybody ready?
pretty much you talked about the shots, Kev.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. I mean, you're welcome to if you want, but
No, I'm good.
okay, good. So, but definitely appreciate you guys being with us tonight. We appreciate everybody at home watching. I think next week we're going to finish out our GSI champions, and we'll keep moving forward from there. We're working on the 2026 schedule, talking to fairs, and a few dates are moving around. It looks like, but should be another solid season. So we're excited to be working on that, and we'll just keep moving forward. So again,
You think
appreciate all three of
Chowchilla
you.
is going to be your first one?
It should be, and I think it looks like the Chowchilla Fair is moving a week early again. The last 2 or 3 years, they've kind of bounced back and forth between 2 weekends, and I think that depends on their carnival. But I think it's going to be the earlier weekend, so it probably won't. I think it will be the same as Dixon. I think it will be Friday night and Dixon will be Saturday. I'm just assuming on Dixon. I haven't heard anything about that, but I think that's the way it looked. But Chowchilla should be our first one. The Cal Poly Pool, if anybody wants to go, is April 11th. Always a fun event to support. I don't have any more details on that one, but I just saw something about the Chowchilla Fair moving a week, so I got to look at the calendar and see where that falls. But anyways, we will get that out as soon as possible, and we'll have another great year. But I wish all of you a Merry Christmas. I'm sure I'll be talking to you guys before then, but we hope everyone has a good Christmas season with their families and stay safe. And we look forward to spending next summer with you guys again. So
Perfect. Thank you,
with
Brian.
that,
yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
yeah.
The
Well,
Massetti family are very good people. Thank you.
well, thanks, Steve. We appreciate that. So
That's nice.
he was even talking about you, Kev.
We said the whole
Yeah.
family. Yeah,
I said the whole family. You're all
that was
included.
kinda
nice. That was
generalized.
all inclusive.
Yeah.
Didn't leave nobody out. That was neat. Thanks, Steve.
Especially your dad.
Yeah, he's a solid one. That's for sure. So, well, thank you all. Thank you for
Thank
tuning
you.
in at home. Hope everybody has a great week, and we look forward to seeing you next Monday night. So, have a good evening.
All
All right.
Thanks, Brian. Bye.
Merry
Bye-bye.
Christmas.
Bye, everyone.
Hey.